Hey guys, technical with the video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your iPhone if your charge port is not working or your iPhone is not charging without replacing the actual charge port itself. Now, there's multiple reasons why your charge port isn't working or the phone isn't charging, and it's not necessarily due to the actual charge port being damaged and you don't have to replace the charge port. It could be just simply one of these things which we're going to walk you through. So let's get started. So first thing, whenever you're having this sort of issue, if you have a case on your iPhone, sometimes the case might be preventing your charger connection from not happening, or it might be getting in the way. So take the case off just to get that out of the way. And sometimes some of these cases that have these magnetic force also can interfere with charging, so you want to take that out just to rule that out that it's not your case. The next thing you want to check out is your cable that you're using to charge, right? So the cable comes in two parts here. Most of the time you'll get the USB-C to lightning port here cable. So you'll use this cable. You want to inspect to see if there's no damage around these edges. Usually these cable break really easy. Sometimes it might not even be damaged and it looks perfectly fine, but it could actually be not working correctly. And you can verify maybe if you have another iPhone just to make sure the charger that you're using is good. Also, the other thing to keep in mind is the actual wall adapter. These adapters also can break and not charge correctly, so you want to switch it out, swap the cable, swap the actual wall port just to kind of verify, do a couple of testing to make sure that charger is good. And the other thing along with the charge connection is you want to check out the outlet that you're using. Sometimes if your fuse on the outlet, for example, falls, or that outlet isn't working anymore, you won't be able to charge. Those are common things to check, but always good starting point when it comes to iPhone not charging. And if it's simply as just a cable that's damaged or a wall adapter is not working, it's a quick, easy fix without trying to go ahead and replace the port itself. Now, after you have done that and it's still not working, the other thing you can also do to check that if it really is the port itself, you could try to charge it on like a wireless charger. So if you have a fast charge, and it will work for iPhone 8 and above that have the wireless charging capability. You can also charge it wirelessly just by simply, of course, laying it and connecting it, and it should charge without using the charge port itself if your phone is dying. Now, after you have done that and you see the phone is charging, maybe it's not charging, the other thing to check on the port is cleaning out the port itself. So if you take a light and really look deep in there, sometimes what happens is over time when the phone is in your pocket, you're moving around, a lot of dust and debris and all these little dust and dirt that builds up can get in their way, and that can interfere with the actual charge port itself. So when you try to make that connection with the pin here, it might not make that connection. And a good way to check that and clean that is taking like a paper clip or something like a SIM ejector tool and lightly putting it in there and kind of digging out to see if there's any dust or debris that's in the way. If you have like a air compressor also, that also works well. But basically you want to see if there's any sort of dust buildup in there. It might not be obvious to you because it builds up on there, but gently do it. And the reason why you want to do it gently is you don't want to break the connection port themselves. So thoroughly look through it to see if that connection is being blocked by dust or dirt. Now, after you have done that and still not working, the other thing also you want to confirm that your phone is not wet or has any liquid that has interfering with this port, either the port itself or the cable itself. Sometimes if there's liquid, this connection won't work. So you want to kind of give it some time so it dries up. The best way to kind of leave it there and let it dry itself within a few hours, it should start working for you. Now, along with that, if you're still having issues, the other thing you want to do is do a kind of check the temperature of your phone. So ideally, temperature for the iPhone should be like normal temperature. So if it's extremely cold or extremely hot, it will interfere with the charging itself because it's preventing overheating or your phone from damaging the internal parts of it. It's a mechanism to prevent the phone from getting damaged. Now, after you have done that, it's time to do a forced restart of your phone if it's not working. So to do a forced restart, you're going to press and release the volume up, press and release the volume down, and then hold this side button. So again, in real time, volume up, volume down, and then I'm going to hold that side button like that. And all I'm doing is forcing the phone to completely shut down and then reboot again and reload the code. And once you keep on holding that button, you want to wait till the Apple logo reappears. Once it does that, I let go and the phone's going to kind of reboot again. And this method is one of the best ways to fix any sort of software issue that you may be experiencing with your iPhone. This will not delete any of your personal data like photos, videos, apps, anything like that. But it's important to do when your phone is not working or functioning properly. Now, after you have done that, the next thing you want to do is go ahead into your settings and go for general in the software update and make sure your phone is up to date. If you have an update out, it will say download and install. Click and download and install. The caveat to this is that because software update require at least 50% or more, you might not be able to update your phone. In that case, if your wireless charger is working, leave it on the wireless charging and update your phone to, of course, the latest version in case that software from a previous update didn't break the charging on your phone. Now, after you have done that and it's not working, the next thing you can do, again in the settings here, go to general, go all the way down where it says transfer reset iPhone, and then click on the first reset option. And the first reset option that we want to do is reset all settings. But before you do that, to understand what this does, this will reset things like network settings. If you have saved Wi-Fi passwords and VPN settings, those settings will get erased. Things around keyboard dictionary, if you added words, will get erased. Home screen layout also will get put back to how it was originally, and any settings around location and privacy will also get reset. Now, these are all settings themselves that will get reset. None of your personal data like photos, videos, apps will be deleted. They will be fine. It will stay on your phone. But this reset, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. But once you do that, you're going to make sure the phone didn't have a weird setting interfering with the charging itself. So that's it for kind of the software part about it. The last thing you can do is doing a backup and restore, or by doing a factory. So you back up your phone, and then after you back up your phone, you erase it and then completely, and then restore from the backup, which we explain in another video, which we'll leave a link as well. That is kind of the last step you can do if you don't want to go ahead and take your phone to the repair shop. And if all of these steps that we went through and it didn't work and it's not charging, most likely it is the hardware of the charge port. In that case, you'll actually have to take it to like authorized Apple service center, like Apple Store or wherever they fix it, to replace to do the diagnostic and then replace the charge port if they need to. So I hope your problem for charge port is fixed with these tips that we share with you guys. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button. Also, if you guys found a better way to fix the issue, leave a comment in the comment section as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.